Welcome, Earth Dreamers. I'm Tania. I'm here today to talk about why I don't use music in my meditations. And it's been quite a journey because when I first started using music in my meditations, when I first started doing meditations, I did use music or drumming. But because so much went on online during the pandemic, and then I was having to work with Zoom and, playing around with all the different ways we can bring music and have those meditations accompanied. It actually distracted from the meditations, the channeling that was happening and was coming through. So I stopped using them, even the drums. And I found that my voice alone was enough, and people commented on that it was my voice that would act as the guide to take them into that place. And fortunately for me, it was one of my teachers also has a similar gift in that way, is that he generally does a lot of his work unaccompanied doesn't use drums or other music. What I do love at the moment when I'm recording here is the bird song. I was just listening to the motorbike go past, So I do try and edit some things out, but it's the frequency of the voice that comes through, bringing through all of that multi-dimensionality through my voice, and the silence. And my way of expression is very unique. It's very simple. I feel it's very simple, but it's what it carries within the sound, within the vibration, that is significant. The words act as a guide, but they're actually containing something more. A few years ago, a woman called Aurora Mountain Dreamer, you may be familiar with her from her poem, The Invitation. She put out an invitation to connect with one word that was a main thread through your life. And what came up for me when I did that was articulation. And I've long known that finding my voice has been an important part of my journey, and I think for many of us that is true, especially women, but not only women. And I've written about that elsewhere, so I'm not going to go into that story. But what I'm starting to understand with this journey of articulation, it's not just about finding my voice, it's the gift of my voice. And more than that, articulation is about bringing components together and connecting them. Our spine is articulated. You hear of articulated lorries, or, trains are articulated. So it's about bringing together different components and enabling them to carry something on a journey. So I'm starting to realize that this word articulation means so much more than I realized when I received that word a few years ago. So for now, I invite you, as Aurora Mountain Dreamer once invited me and those who connected with that post that she put out, to find that word, to connect with that one word whose meaning may change as you, and your understanding of that may change as you move along your journey. Okay. Sending you much love. Thank you for listening from my heart to yours.